What's up, y'all? So I'm over here. I'm actually over here trying to work on a new design. But let me know how y'all doing in the comments. Is everything hanging? Hopefully things are working out. Things are working out. You know what? Should I do that? Don't mind me for a second. Hold on. I don't think I'll be able to do two things at once. I can sketch it out. It's fine. Where is my water? Hold on. I can make sure I'm drinking my water and minding my business. Lemon water. It's essential. Anywho, I posed a question the other day about where do souls come from? Where do souls come from? And are they just always there? I think somewhere in the Bible it said, I knew you before you knew yourself. What were we doing? What were we doing this whole time? That's just a question that I randomly had. Because I'm like, okay, so if we always existed, why don't I remember me existing before, being, here? That kind of ordeal. And the only thing I can come up with is you was just kind of chilling. Like, you remember in The Matrix when they were, because Well, you remember in The Matrix and they were like in those little pod bubble things. Was it like that? I don't know. Because if a soul is, like, when would your soul have been created? How do you know you're a soul? I don't know, but if you have answers for said question, let me know. Let me know something. I'm trying to read this. Some other people weighed in, but I don't know. I just got some questions, and I don't know if will ever be answered. And speaking of questions that I need answered, let's find this, because I actually wrote down some questions. I was like, you know what? What are some things I wanted to know that I never, kind of knew? Oh, I can't find them now. So this is ridiculous. Oh, I might have talked to you before about them. I don't know. What is this? I wonder if I have something on here. My bad. I'm not editing this, so I'm sorry. One thing that I wish that I had learned early was how to try new things and be present while trying them. Not only that, but when you find something that you really like, I wish that I could have done it like, an everyday. I had the chance to do it every day because, in my free time and my spare time. But it's like when you're growing into an adult, there are certain things that you can be learning, and you don't have to wait to, I would say, go to college to learn them. They say you wait and go to college to further your education. But me, I'll say this, me as an artist, I have always been an artist. I actually stumbled upon this this morning, this afternoon. No, it's this morning. And I got a whole sketchbook. I have a whole sketchbook, an insect sketchbook. We will find. This is how old it is. I don't even write like that anymore. I don't write like that anymore. That's how old it is. An insect sketchbook. I had like some things from an organization I was working with, some old lettering that I was doing. What else we got? We got Swiper and, well, no Swiper on there. Then got Pooh and Piglet. I mean, Pooh and Tigger. What else we got? Hello Kitty. I'm gonna just like kind of skip through Iron Man. And one day I'll show y'all like close-ups of all of these, but for now I'm just kind of like skimming through them. The Hulk, SpongeBob, Pink Panther, Popeye, Derrick Rose, Albert Einstein, Michael Jordan. I could draw that. Who else? Just like some random picture. I did that for somebody that got a tattoo. What else we got in here? That, whatever that was for. Tattoo ideas, even though I never got one. I did that when I was at work. I was bored. I don't know what that was for. I was probably gonna paint it or something. I made that. Just some spiritual stuff. Some people that I know. I don't know her, but I know him. I don't know him. Him either. I don't know if you know who that is. Like, I done did so many things, but it's so weird that I suppose I did a little bit. I did some growing up, but not in the capacity that I could have done. Like, there are so many opportunities within the thing. Why is my, okay, light's too bright. It's making my eyeballs hurt. In the capacity that one could do some things. I didn't care about math. And I ain't gonna say it ain't important, but I wasn't trying to be no engineer. That was not a focus of mine. But there are some people that wanted to focus on engineering. They couldn't care. They don't care about art. So, I mean, yeah, besides being culture is good to learn. However, well, not even culture, but like not being ignorant. Because, you know, you can learn something. Putting so much emphasis on certain things that you don't want to do. Like, some people wanted to be scientists, but not mathematicians. So I feel like there should have been like better avenues for these different things. Like, nobody said anything about having trades. Like, trade school wasn't a thing. Like, it's either you go to college or you're gonna be a fuck up. And it's like, wow. But you don't have to go to a university. There's plenty of trade schools. There's plenty of trades. I keep saying anyway. There are trades that will incorporate certain skills that you would need. So you might need like a science class, or you might need a math class if you want to start working on cars. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to know something, especially like chemical breakdowns. I was told not too long ago, like, you couldn't mix different kind of coolants. Like, I think there's an orange coolant and a green coolant. And I always get the green just because, you know, why not? But he said that it'll cause, it'll gel up or something like that. If I'm saying it right, I think he said it will gel up, like, in the form of a ball. So it'll mess up your engine, basically. Never knew. I never knew. But if you wanted to be a mechanic, you would have to learn those kind of, you know, those chemical breakdowns. And I'm pretty sure they'll tell you, like, these two chemicals or these two compounds, they react together. I'm gonna nerd. It's chemical compounds. The chemical compounds, they'll basically work against each other. They're not gonna do what it's supposed to do. It's gonna do something that you don't want. So, yeah. there should have been classes. There should have been classes for these things. Like, you can't wait until somebody's like basically grown to tell them like, hey, these are also your other options, and you won't be a loser in life if you decide to do these kinds of jobs. Are we at 10 minutes? All right, cool. That's just the way I see it. There's girls that starting doing hair early. I know people that don't even know how to braid. I learned that when I was like, I don't even know, at least like 12, at least. Because I remember braiding my own hair in like 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade. It might have been 6th grade. I don't know. But yeah, about that age, like I was learning. My mom, she had 3 girls, so we were doing each other's hair at some point. So yeah. But that's all I want to say. If there is an avenue for your child that they can get into, help them learn that. Although, I will say, I know y'all want them to be, I don't know, doctors and lawyers and all that. Like, that's fine and dandy. But everybody ain't going to be doing all that. Me personally, I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't. What else? I don't want to be a doctor. It's not my calling. There's plenty of things I could do, but I don't want to do. Like, yeah, it makes money, but also, like, teach your kids you can make good money being doctors and lawyers, because we do need those. We need good people that are going to be lawyers and not just be, meaning out here. But with that, like, teach your child a moral compass, because I've seen some of these lawyers and these lawyer shows and like movies and whatnot. I'm like, I would not want you to be my doctor. I would not want you to be my doctor. I'm cool. I won't want you to be my lawyer either. Like, the way you, I'm cool. So that's all I want to say. If there are any programs that y'all know about, drop a line, let me know. We got to start getting these kids, prepared for what it is that they want to do in life, instead of waiting for them to turn 18. Then it's like, okay, now what do you want to do? No, like, give these kids options early, so they can look at things and be like, you know what, I can be, I guess there's probably age regulations against it or for it. Being a mechanic at like 16 years old. Like, if you had a child that can work on his own car at 16, how many problems do you think you'll have out of him? And I'm not saying like find things to keep your child occupied all the time, but like, if your child has something that can possibly make him money and also give him start him in his life the way he wants his life to go, whether or not he changes it later on, that's up to him. But if he started out wanting to be a mechanic, he can get his own car, and if it needs a little bit of work, he knows how to work on it. Saves you some money, saves him some money, and he can make money by fixing other kids' cars. Like, say, after school you got to go to your homeboy house because he need his brakes fixed or something like that, and then you can teach your homeboy how to see. Now everybody stays out of trouble. And I think this has been leaning this whole time. So I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, everybody stays out of trouble now. Perfect. This is perfect. But no, that's the way things go. If y'all know of any classes, if y'all teach classes, if y'all know what a fine say classes, let me know. And let people around you know, and start taking these kids under y'all wing and teaching them something. Teach them something other than Fortnite and whatever else y'all be teaching them, because it ain't it. So that's that. And for y'all, like, it's never too late to learn said skills. It is never too late. If you still want to learn how to fix bikes, learn how to fix bikes. Teach kids how to fix bikes so they can want to ride their bike. And they'll be out here getting exercise and enjoying life instead of being on the screen all the time. That's the problem. Give them something else. Give them alternatives to the things that, Like, give them something else. What else can you give them? It ain't always got to cost money. But you got to do something. Something has to work. So that's all I want to say. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Anything hard, is it? actively every day work on being a better you. That's what I've been doing. That's basically every day, but right now it's kind of hitting me a little bit more. It's like when you see certain things and you know, you just know. And when you get to that point, you just gotta you gotta make sure everything that you can see, you gotta make sure it happens. I'll put it that way. Set the vision, make it plain. Y'all be alright, I promise. And if you ain't alright yet, it's because it ain't, you'll get to that time. But stay persistent. Stay persistent. Everything will be cool, I promise you. My sweatshirt, I might put sweatshirts out for Black History Month. I do have some t-shirts on the site right now, so if y'all want one, go ahead and cop one. It says product of my ancestors that refused to die. So yeah. All right, I'm out.